Hello everyone. I'm trying something. It's not gonna come out the way I think the way someone else's did. I'm gonna show you why. Uh, I just saw someone make this. Ooh, she put salt, pepper, oregano, all those things. But she also put a cup of cottage cheese in the blender. And I don't think this is a cup. Oh, there's a measuring cup on here. Okay, 1/2. Mm. Well, I don't see where it says 1 cup, but let me get my measuring cup. There's a pan. It's amazing what you won't find when you just finish washing dishes. Okay, I just want to see if I can get a cup of this. I'm going to use it regardless, even if it's not a cup. I'm just going to edit it in my book to the best of my ability. And yes, I'm going to get as much as I can get out of there. Okay, so it's not actually a cup. It's just about a cup. It's over the other line, so that's a good amount. I'm just gonna leave it at a cup. It's just a smidgen under a cup. And they're using 2 eggs. I only have 1, and I don't feel like going to beg a neighbor for an egg. So there goes those apples. I only have 1 egg. And then I have some parsley and garlic. That's what I like, parsley and garlic. But I am going to put a smidgen of salt in there just to take the freshness away. And just for the sake of my love, I'm going to put a little bit more parsley and garlic. I have looked everywhere. Girls and boys, I can't find this. Send me the truckload, please. Please, please, please. Okay. Now, I'm almost positive some of it is under the top. I'm getting sick and tired of having to clean this off. But this is not going to fit in this pan. And it's the only one that I really have. It's the only one that I really have. I'm just going to have to have a thin layer. And I don't know if I should be greasing or not, so I'm just going to put a little lightness there. We're going to take this out. Leave it there for a minute. Oh, scrape out this right here. Oh, that's not going to be... Now I know I have to buy a smaller pan. And because of where my camera is, I can't really pause it. So just be mindful. Don't be upset, boys and girls. Don't be upset. It's a lot more in there than you think is. I just can't see it all because my head is too high up. See all of that? And then there's a ridge in there that stops it. But definitely getting some more. See? That's a lot, right? You just have to get in in those ridges, and you better get it. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. And just knock this down because there's a lot there. I had to soak, the last time I did this, I had to soak, I mean, not this, but the cottage cheese. I had to soak this because it was so full. So I'm just gonna, wait, I don't want to throw that away by accident. Now this is gonna be some form of bread. And because I don't have enough to put a full pan, I'm just gonna make a thin layer and try to get it. I think that's perfect, especially for my first try. I think that's perfect. Okay, now they're putting it in the oven on 350 for 25 minutes. 350 for 25 minutes, and the problem is I daggone it forgot to turn the oven on. And no, I'm not keeping these bowls. Want to know why? Although I can use them, I am trying to declutter as much as I can. So hell no, I'm not keeping all this junk. I don't want 50 bowls that look like butter and margarine. Boys and girls, I went to the store today and I purchased myself 2 spoons. You know, these are the rubber material. I don't remember what they call that. Silicone, I believe they call it. And I purchased these today. And this is the top to the skillet that you saw me throw in the garbage. And this is the frying pan that I paid $11, basically 12. I went to National Wholesale Liquidators, so I was hoping to find a pan that would accommodate the top, so because I kept the top. So I just washed these here for me to use, and I'm going to leave those there, and you're going to give me a minute to wash this out. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, my friends. And this is my tea, my green tea that I have. I have to make my green tea every day. Let me tell you, you may not believe me, but I know I'm telling the truth. I have been drinking green tea in the pitcher. I just put like 4 or 5 tea bags and I let it steep in the sink for a little while. You can see it's the color of tea. And then I put in my my pink and yellow packets. But I was telling my sister today, who's completely exhausted, I said, I haven't even had issues with narcolepsy in a few weeks. And I'm almost positive it's due to this tea that I make. Now, this tea is mint. This tea is mint and green tea. I purchased this from Lidl. And it comes in a bag like this with regular tea bags. And I lost count. I have noticed that my sweet tooth is getting a little bit out there, and that's only because I don't add real sugar to anything. But you would not believe what I did to myself the other night. I made a coffee, and I added 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of real sugar. Yes, I did. I said I have to reward myself with some form of sweet. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did. Also, what I did today, which is like a way out there. I purchased a freaking can of root beer soda. I haven't had soda in so many years, but I drank about this much and threw the rest out. And I said to myself, now you see how wasteful that was? But I actually got what I wanted from it. And that was just a sip of the root beer. You know what I'm saying? But poison, soda is poison. I don't care who don't like to hear that. Soda is definitely poison. But I was going through something, so I needed a little bit. But I went outside today. I went to the restaurant I said that opened up in town. It's I guess it's I don't know if it's Mexican or whatever, the Hispanic or whatever. I got some tacos. Now, when I was getting this, I wasn't really looking and thinking, but I don't want to put this in the water. I just want to put this in the sink and then just wash this part off, and wipe it off. But I don't want to like submerge it in water because I don't know what's going on with these handles. So I'm just gonna drop it right there and get my counter. I get so sick and tired of having to wipe this off. I get tired. I'm gonna have to invest. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to just order me some kitchen supplies because this blender thing is getting on my nerves. It's getting on my everlasting nerves. And you can't dip it in the water. That's the best I can get, but I wish I could get it a little bit better than that. But unfortunately, I can't. In case you want to see it, I purchased that from the Dollar Tree. If you don't have lights on your counter, you might want to order some in case it's a blackout. But this one fell down from there. And I'm gonna pause my video now so I can sit down while my thing is on. I should have made accommodations for my mind to put that in properly. But I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna try to see which way my camera faces on the when the picture loads. You know what I'm saying? haven't even decided what's for dinner yet, boys and girls. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take out a sausage. Maybe I'll take out a sausage and find something to fix with it. I don't know, but let's do the pause real quick. Boys and girls, I purchased these. I just took them out of my freezer. I never really liked these, but I was able to get some fetch points when I ordered them. Now, don't think I order things just to get the fetch points, but if I know I'm going to eat it, I'm going to purchase it. And yes, I do want my fetch points. But I'm going to open this package up now, and I'm going to let it defrost. And maybe tonight I will have a pizza made with them, and make myself like maybe 3 little pizzas, and maybe that'll be what I have, or maybe just put some, I don't know, but I'm gonna let it defrost. And if you make something with that, just let me know what you make. Maybe I can make the same thing too. But for right now, I think I'm gonna have some sausage with my homemade bread that's supposed to be in the oven, and yes, it smells delicious. So uh-oh. Wait, you know what? Let me see if it's still cooking or whatever. Oh, it's almost a consistency of like where I could pick it up and maybe fold it. Ooh, I gotta get my sausage cut open and ready for me to put in this pan, because I'm gonna have some sausage with that bread tonight. And I smell that that parsley and cheese. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. These scissors always catch the door. I'm just gonna put this sausage in the pan, because I'm gonna make this sausage with my little homey bread. I'll probably save some for breakfast in the morning as well. Now, I'm not sure if you saw that hand, and I just went like that. I almost cut it. Boys and girls, y'all would have seen a murder scene up in here. My blood would have spattered out on this counter. I need another counter. I definitely need another counter. Let's turn the fire on. I'm going to turn the fire on. I might as well fix the whole package, because it will save me time. You know the sausage is frozen though, right? I hope you know that. I absolutely love this sausage. Ooh. Ooh. It feels like my hand is breaking. I can barely cut it. But that's not because it's frozen, it's because of my hands. After you take it and you put it in the pan, you can throw in some onions and some peppers if you have it. If you don't worry about it. I'm just going to put some little onion pieces in there. That's my second empty jar. And I have a piece of tomato. I got a whole tomato here. I'm just going to cut up some tomato and put it in my pan. Because Coro makes tomato just like on the side. You know what I mean? So I'm a copycat. So I'm going to put tomato on the side as well. And I'm going to toss in some of this avocado oil. Just a little squeeze. Just a little squeeze. And my pan, it smells so delicious, boys and girls. Woo, it smells so good. And this is actually what I'm going to eat for dinner. I don't need any sides and all that stuff. Unless, of course, I find a pepper in my refrigerator. I found a little piece. It's not the best. But it's, nope, I'm not using it. Sorry. Nope, that's not going to happen. Woo, look at that. Oh, that's going to be delicious. That's going to be delicious. When you do your cutting board, try not to leave it in water. You don't know if it's going to split. I don't know if it's going to split. So I try to wash it right after I use it. And then, of course, I like to dry it as well. I'm having a hot flash, boys and girls. A hot flash. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I don't know if you ever seen these Asian sauces, but I absolutely love them. So I'm just gonna toss in a little bit. Just a little bit. Woo! I think I have to take this out. Uh-oh, no I don't. No I don't. I'm getting a little worried. I don't want it to burn. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to prepare my counter for what's coming out of the oven in a few minutes. If you like cheese, then cut yourself a few slices of cheese to put with your sausage. I'm hoping that my homemade version of bread comes out delicious. It smells delicious, boys and girls. I love cheese, so I'm gonna take enough to snack on when my food digests. Since and I thought it was 25 minutes. I looked on the computer. It's actually 45 minutes, and that's why I'm standing here going crazy. Although my sausage is done already. There's my sausage with my tomatoes, and I'm gonna just put some cheese on it and put the top on it and put it back on the stove so some of it will be melted, and I'm gonna eat that right there. But something happened a few minutes ago. My pot stuck to the piece. My pot stuck to the stove thing. Hope nothing's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Ha I'm getting sick and tired of waiting for that food to done. Oh, boys and girls, you know how I always forget in the oven. I think it came out a little dark, but we're not gonna worry. Now, it doesn't. It didn't read anything about letting it sit for a few minutes or whatever the case may be. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Now, how am I supposed to get the rest? Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is nice, boys and girls. I'm gonna let it cool for a minute because I didn't eat. I only ate lunch. It is definitely time for din din. Time for din din. My sausage looks delicious, so I'm gonna put my sausage right. Woo! Sausage right there, and I think I'm gonna end up eating the whole thing. There we go. Now this is supposed to be some form of substitute for bread. So I'm just going to put my sausage there with my melted cheese, of course. And this is going to be my dinner. nice bite to it. And that's what it's supposed to be. Let's move all of these utensils. Oh, my finger, my hand is going. I can't. And one is red too. This one right here, I can't really do much with this knuckle. I mean, with this hand right here. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, wow. That is delicious. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, man. Oh, oh, man. Uh-oh. I gotta take a picture. Do I want it? I don't feel like putting it, just in case. I think I want to take the day off today. Mm. Mm. This is so good. Mmm. Another frugal, low income, broke me meal. Thank you.